Thank you very much. First, I would like to thank you very much for the invitation of this high-level Economist event. Also, I'm really pleased to be even at the this really distinguished panel. Okay, I'm also very much impressed from the words of both ministers, also from, let's say, panelists before me. What I would like to share here is, yes, the war that has happened make a huge difference. I think that the bottom line, which is coming to my mind, is that without a consolidated, integrated approach, we cannot reach to secure our energy security. And what has happened last year, really after the invasion, also is, let's say, we are seeing that even Europe could do this in a much speedier way. Let's say, to give some examples, we haven't before being able to understand that LNG terminal could be put into exploitation for 3 months, like Germany did. So it's really quite impressive example. So several attempts. So there are mobilized actions from European Union, like it has been mentioned already, storage targets for everybody in order to mobilize. Now we reached to, first it was 75, now we reached to 95. These common purchases in a platform of Prisma, which also helped in order everybody to get the best and affordable price. What we are seeing is that there are lots of, let's say, actions which started to be visible and also helped some countries to even to survive. What I would like to say, so also very important to mention that in 2016, even in view of the project that I'm responsible, everybody are kind of, okay, not say laughing, but somehow underestimated the way that I'm saying that whenever IGB is ready and FSU Alexandroupolis, then the target and the main route is the one towards Ukraine. It was already 2016 because at that time we started promoting market test, I mean, in order to attract, but nobody believed that first the project will happen. Nobody believed that why exactly this is the route. So sorry to say I didn't foresee that what has happened last year is even much more, let's say, boosting this process. But what I could say is that by, let's say, implementing the infrastructure IGB, although smaller scale, we made a huge difference in view of energy security, diversification of sources, because let's say by the way, it's good to mention this week we'll celebrate 1st of October 1 year of operation. So it's, we are really happy that during this year we don't have not a single not fulfilled nomination. So let's say we somehow responded to our network users in a safe way, and happy to say this together, by the way, with my colleague who is also here. What else we did here is that even so we started 1st of October, and December and February we are already 90% full. Why? Because through infrastructure, the gas for Trans-Balkan and Moldova, Ukraine passed through IGB for the first time, and also this Trans-Balkan pipeline, although let's say being full target of European Union, has been fully utilized exactly on this time. So I mean, it somehow for such a this is a kind of response that is infrastructure is a cause, it matters, and it has been proven that it's a vital importance, especially in such a, let's say, vulnerable time, helping people to get affordable and to get some gas, because it's not a matter of affordability. At that time, it was a matter of pure energy security. And I'm happy to hear that also Minister of Moldova somehow made it clear that it is what is important is really to think about this vertical corridor where we are part of. So our, let's say, the origin of vertical corridor was Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, at that time Hungary. But now I think that we are good to discuss with our colleagues that, let's say, the new route shouldn't be foreseen, we should definitely add Moldova and Ukraine there, because it matters and it is important. What else is showing IGB? It's a clear, unique example of public-private entity, because it is combining the efforts and the stakeholders of both Bulgaria and Greek government. Let's say having a strong stakeholders, because we have received huge solidarity support from European Union, also from European Investment Bank, so they are behind us. And then numerous other stakeholders like Azerbaijan, because one BCM is coming from Azerbaijan, and also, of course, several stakeholders on the way, like TSOs operators, like USA. So everybody are kind of supporting this project to happen. Mostly, next slide will give better view. Yeah, it's me, okay? Yes, sorry. Okay, so that I think that I mentioned that mostly better to outline that IGB is connected first with TEP, Trans-Adriatic Pipeline, which is a kind of southern corridor starting from Caspian region, starting from Azerbaijan, Georgia, yes, Turkey, and then in Greece we are connected with Bulgaria, and then the route is coming to Italy through Albania. So by connected with Trans-Adriatic Pipeline, we become part of Southern Corridor. And I think that we should be proud that two countries made something unique for, despite all the bottlenecks on the way. There are bottlenecks on the way, inevitably, both with financing and also, COVID construction, etc. But we really made it together possible, let's say being supported by the stakeholder. Also, because the panel is talking about geopolicy, yes, it impacted a lot on this project, because it's well known that Bulgaria was very much dependent, almost 100% to Russian supply. So you can imagine that, let's say, infrastructure like this to be built, it makes a huge difference. It is opening a new era. So also there is a huge resistance, so those that we should have overcome, and it was good that we did together with Greece and the stakeholders. What I mentioned also is that, yeah, it's a real game changer. Also huge synergy, incredible, because being here, it's worth mentioning with FSRUs, which Alexandroupolis, and also, of course, the one in Rivituza. So there we are usually saying that IGB and FSRU Alexandroupolis like a brother and sister, because without this is the factor whenever Alexandroupolis is happening, that IGB could have the full potential to enhance its capacity from 3 BCM to 5. We are running right now, let's say, pipeline with 3 BCM capacity. Just to give you, just to give you some indications, for example, the consumption of Bulgaria now is even less. So IGB, let's say, helped with more than one third, even 40% of Bulgarian consumption. So 1st of October we made an affordable, let's say, and reachable affordable prices, because it was really a good contract that has been signed with between Bulgargas and let's say AGS. It is the company that, let's say, that they have a contract where also British Petroleum is there, and SOCAR. So this made a huge difference. And on the top of this, we become a transit country like Bulgaria, and also together with Greece, the opportunities will be utilized fully if we also continue our good relationship also with the countries which are, why not going to Baumgarten through Austria, why not, as I mentioned, targeting Ukraine. And let's say recently we are also waiting very much. There is a huge synergy also with interconnector with Serbia that recently is going to be done. Then, okay, I think that I've mentioned some of the points. Just this is a kind of key slide, because we are just following all the tenders and let's say the results we made more complicated approach, because by following regulation only, we are both connected with TEP and DESFA. What we did is, since DESFA system, which is operator in Greece, hasn't yet fully connected with us, we are expecting mostly by the end of this year, and will be activated whenever FSRU Alexandroupolis is there. So we made clearance for both regulators, Bulgarian and Greek one, in order to offer also quasi-annual capacity, which gives definitely this result. What does it mean? That the network user who booked in Alexandroupolis are able also to participate in IGB, and the results are incredible. because we do have for almost 90% for the next year. So we are giving distinct indications that the market has been changed fully from south to north. The market is willing us and pushing us so that we are a new infrastructure immediately to think about, let's say, enhancing it. And we started doing this by launching also, let's say, incremental capacity, which is cross-checking the market, how is it ready for, let's say, to higher capacity from, okay, originally we were planning from 3 to 5. So instead of having 2 non-binding phases reaching with 4 BCM, which is giving a kind of good comfort to us that 4 will be definitely secured. So what is happening is in the whole region, it is a kind of good representation of our results, because for infrastructure in this size, you can see that for a very short time, you should think strategically immediately to enhance. Dynamics is important, integration is important, that you should really take care to, let's say, to align and be together with all the TSOs in order to exhaust the whole opportunities of this market. I think that, yes, these are represented also in impressive value of what we transmitted only for a year. Yes, I don't think that I should, I think that I somehow overpass my intervention, but I'm really also, let's say, emotionally satisfied that this brings a difference to not only for these countries, which are the booster, but also for the Europe and region.